Hello, this is Paul, and I am teaching the 11th lesson with this series, and we do have a series of 12 altogether where we teach at the First Church of the Brethren in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. If you should be in the area, be sure to join us on any Thursday. We have 3 classes going on, one at 1:30. I teach a second one at 3 o'clock, and then we have another person that comes in and teaches at 7 in the evening, and feel free to come. Now, like I said, this is Unit 11, and we're going to be getting into this right away. You probably already realize that certain things happen when you plug in a memory stick or slide a CD into your machine, that something tends to happen. And we're going to talk about that feature, which is called an autoplay, and this is how it pertains to any removable drive on your computer. We are able to make changes on our computer to treat these devices that are added each time they're plugged in or slid into the drives. And we're able to do this by first going to the Start menu on the bottom of your left side of the computer, and then going in and selecting My Computer. You might want to use the icon from your desktop if it's there to get there very easily with a double click. Once we get into the window that has the My Computer with all the list of the different drives you have, you want to make a right click on one of the removable drives that are there. Now you want to do this while those drives are empty. That way we'll have access to set the automatic settings. After performing that right click, this is the window that comes up, which is your menu, and we're interested in selecting properties. A simple click, a single left click on your mouse will bring up the properties menu. We've seen this in an earlier unit, and we want to take our interest to the autoplay tab that goes across the top, and we'll be able to make the changes as desired. When you insert a CD into your computer, it will take notice of what type of files are on that disk and be able to make an automatic decision of what is to be done. However, that is not what you always want. Now, this is already with a selection of music files. If the music files are found on the menu, it will ask if you want. It won't ask it. It'll just start playing those sounds. So if you don't want that to take action, you will have to make changes to do what you want it to do. By the way, if you want to make changes to other actions on the disk, there is the drop-down arrow as I'm pointing to, and you'll see all the different actions that you're able to do with it. After selecting the drop-down arrow, you can see the different functions that are on the disk as you put it into each one of these drives. Notice that pictures, video files, mixed content, everything is covered in addition to the music CD. The selection in this window in the center will vary as you make your selection from the drop-down arrow that you saw already. And with pictures, we have one setting. If you have music, it'll have a selection for whatever it may be, either to play the music or copy it into your machine, or just if you want to, you can also select the bottom part to choose that not take an action, and that way you'll have the window come up asking what you want to do. Whenever you choose to make any changes on this, be sure to use the Apply button, as I'm pointing to right now, to make those changes take place. The OK button by itself will take you out of the window and that you're finished with all the changes you wish to make. After pressing the Apply button, you can always go back to the drop-down menu and make another change as you desire. You're not finished until you're absolutely finished with everything you want to do. So you can keep on until you're satisfied with everything. Now, when you choose the bottom section, prompt me each time to choose an action. that will take care of all of them, and that way there was be no automatic start at all. After making all your selections and having applied to your to Windows XP, you're able to press the OK button, and you will return to the desktop for using it as you wish. This is the end of part 1, and now you're ready to proceed on to part 2. Be sure to realize that you can play this as often as you want and be able to refer to it until you really understand what it's about. In fact, it's a good reference tool to be able to go back to something that you haven't done for quite a while. So when you're ready, be sure to go to Unit 2.